Hello and welcome to another tech vid. Today I'll introduce you to Sophos Mobile and its key features. First, I'll give an overview of the Sophos Mobile product, its functions, and key features. Then, I'll walk you through the Sophos Central mobile dashboard. And finally, the key steps for managing your devices. Relevant documentation for this tech vid is linked in the description, so make sure to check it out for more in-depth information. Sophos Mobile is a secure, unified endpoint management solution for Android, iOS, and Chrome OS. It provides administrators with the tools to manage and secure corporate-owned or personal mobile devices in one centralized system. It also provides a mobile threat defense solution for your Android device, iPhone, or iPad through Sophos Intercept X for mobile. Sophos Intercept X for mobile leverages our Intercept X deep learning engine. It protects your users, their devices, and corporate data from known and never-before-seen mobile threats. You can also perform data lake queries on information uploaded from your mobile devices. You can easily manage protected devices using policies that determine how the device can be accessed, what settings can be changed, and how the device is used. Moreover, you can keep track of devices and carry out administrative tasks such as locking or unlocking devices, installing, uninstalling, and locking apps, and even wipe devices remotely in case of loss or theft. Sophos Mobile also provides web protection and allows customized web filtering policies to ensure that your users remain safe on their corporate devices. When you enroll and manage the Sophos Intercept X for mobile app, you can assign a mobile threat defense policy to the device to configure Sophos Intercept X for mobile. Assign a compliance policy to the device to monitor its compliance status, assign a web filtering policy to control acceptable web usage, and on Android devices, perform a malware scan. Intercept X for mobile also gives users easy-to-use security tools right at their fingertips, such as the Authenticator, Password Safe, and Secure QR Code Scanner. You can also manage Sophos Intercept X for mobile on devices that are enrolled with third-party Enterprise Mobility Management, or EMM. Check the resources linked in the video description for more details about this feature. Sophos Mobile is incorporated into our XDR platform. This allows you to run queries against your device inventory to quickly identify potentially vulnerable apps, jailbroken devices, or out-of-date devices, which need to be updated to remain secure. For more details about these features and configuration, please refer to the relevant documentation linked in this tech vid. Sophos Mobile integrates with Apple Business Manager and Android Enterprise for simplified deployment and management of mobile devices. Apple Business Manager provides features like a configurable activation process, over-the-air configuration, and automatic enrollment with Sophos Mobile. Meanwhile, Android Enterprise offers a few management modes. On a fully managed device, Sophos Mobile can monitor and manage the configuration settings, apps, and data that Google allows. For bring your own device scenarios, a work profile enrollment is preferred. In this mode, Sophos Mobile will only monitor and manage settings, apps, and data within the work profile. Lastly is the dedicated device mode. An Android Enterprise dedicated device, formerly called a COSU, or corporate-owned single-use device, is locked to a single app or a set of apps. This can be used for devices that serve a special purpose, for example, a kiosk application. Detailed steps for setting up the integration of Sophos Mobile with Apple Business Manager and Android Enterprise are linked in the description. Using Sophos Mobile, you can enforce a consistent security policy on mobile devices by remotely configuring them. Sophos Mobile uses policies to configure mobile devices. These can be grouped with other actions, such as installing apps in an ordered set of actions in task bundles. Sophos Mobile allows administrators to perform an inventory of applications on a device and manage the installation of new applications. You can configure apps to make them available for installation. Compliance policies in Sophos Mobile helps ensure mobile devices are used appropriately, both from a security and business policy perspective. With compliance policies, you can allow, forbid, or enforce certain features of a device. You can also define actions that are executed when a compliance rule is violated. Now, let's take a look at the Sophos Central mobile dashboard. In Sophos Central, go to My Products and click Mobile. The mobile dashboard gives you an overview of the available tasks and at-a-glance data. You can add, rearrange, and delete widgets to your liking. To add a widget to the page, click on Add Widget. The left navigation shows information such as reports, tasks, information about your devices, users, policies, and configuration details. Lastly, I'll cover the key steps to effectively manage your organization's devices using Sophos Mobile's management functions. First, configure compliance policies for your devices. These policies ensure that they adhere to your organization's security standards and regulations. Next, create device groups. These allow you to categorize devices based on various criteria. Organizing into groups streamlines management tasks, allowing you to quickly perform actions in bulk rather than on individual devices. Third, enroll and provision your devices. This can be done by either admins using Sophos Mobile Admin or by device users via the Sophos Central self-service portal. Then, set up policies for your devices. Sophos Mobile offers a wide range of policy configurations, allowing you to customize settings based on your organization's needs. Moving on, you can create task bundles to easily apply multiple actions to devices simultaneously. Lastly, configure the available Sophos Central self-service portal features. This allows device users to access self-service options for certain tasks. Admins can define the user groups allowed to use the self-service portal, the types of devices users can enroll, and the device actions users can perform. So that covers our overview of Sophos Mobile. I hope you found this video useful. Check out the documentation for this video in the video description. For further assistance, view and post questions on community.sophos.com. And go to techvids.sophos.com for more great videos like this one. Thanks for watching.